buddy Little Me was in here. You know, some told me to go back and watch that video that I just made. Where we was chatting up there, Little Me. Where you kind of stumped me for a second because I couldn't believe how stupid the fucking question was. Or this should say the statement. What solutions have I brought? Are you fucking like. You are absolutely like. I don't know, man. I'm getting lost in your stupidity. I can't even understand what is going on anymore. Like, dude, how many times have I said, like, hey, go investigate Bill Gates? Because if there's one shithead that has a lot of influence over the world on what's happening to it, it might be him. I mean, hey, manifesting, think about it. They say write it down. The guy writes you a fucking pandemic before it fucking happens. The guy wants to shoot shit into the sun. He wants to make lab meat. He wants to genetically modify everything. His meats and vegetables. He doesn't even have to, oh my goodness. So, anyways, me thinking that there's something going on with Bill Gates. If we could get him some notice, you know what I mean? Get some eyes on him, maybe get the truth out there, and maybe the way to do it would be to get the Epstein list. You getting this text? Maybe getting the Epstein list. So seeing that I know that Dick Durbin's holding it up in Congress or whatever, what would be the problem in everybody tweeting Dick Durbin every day saying, hey, where's the list? We want to find out what evil twatwads were at the island. Like, we're tired of fucking playing dumb. You don't arrest Jeffrey and Giselle and no clients. Like, we're tired of this. We know it's rich, powerful people. And you're going to go down, Dick, if you don't fucking give the list to us, Dick. You know what I mean? Is that a bad idea, text? Where we could all get together and help children that have been hurt, that were on that island or on other islands or on other places with the same shitty people that were at the island. Maybe we could stop that. Do you remember that idea? But no, you don't. Go fight Scientology in LA. Your brain's gonna go to mush. When you find out there's a God, your brain's gonna go to mush. I don't even have to know who you are. You know who you are. You want to stop me from getting Epstein's list. You would rather fucking come make stupid comments rather than fucking help the children or prove me wrong. Like, I don't think Scientology has anything to do with God. Any sort of religion who tells you that you can't look for answers elsewhere other than them is probably not the good guy. You know what I mean? Especially if they want to punish you for leaving. You know what I mean? Probably not with God. God probably wants you to learn from everybody and figure out for yourself. You can't even figure out that you're a fucking idiot for trying to pick on somebody who wants to better your world, who tells you they're a prophet and you don't want to fucking listen to them. Sooner or later, shit's gonna hit the fan. There's a whole bunch of prophets here. And well, you people who think you're good, Mr. Paintsville Predator, probably Seeper or Wade or some clever disguise out there hiding yourself. You're too fucking scared to show who you are. You know what I mean? Fuck. Think you're bothering me? No. You're only bothering yourself. Your future self, who has to live with what your past did to you. You don't gotta do it. Look at my pic. Yeah. Oh, are you Dagburn? Are you Dagburn? Keep the names coming. Because you and God both know who you are. I don't ever need to know. I forgive you. In fact, I feel sorry for you. You shouldn't fake it. You know what I mean? You shouldn't fake and hide. But hey, what about the ideas about like, hey, let's try and get some influencers bigger than us to try and band all the big ones together so that we can find out what the real news is? That's a pretty bad idea, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it's better. Like, these people want a worldwide fucking walkout all the time. Fuck, the date keeps changing. I wonder why. Fuck my plan. You get to sit at home, watch fuck popcorn, watch the fucking truth come out. Just roll right out. But then you'd have to admit that you live in a fucking lie there, little me. Or Paintsville Predator. And that, well, being a shithead is no longer accepted. So you get to travel down that road, the lie road. You know what I mean? No, you don't, because you're not that smart. You can't figure out being a dipshit isn't probably a fucking good thing for you. The problem is that I do love you. I love you, and you have no fucking clue how stupid you are. And I feel so sorry for you. How does it feel? Like, do you think the Nazis knew they were the bad guys? Do you think they were aware of it? Are you aware of it? Are you taking a look at your surroundings? Do you know what world you're really living in? Because I don't fucking get it. Like, I don't get anybody around me. My wife tells me today that fuck, somebody who works 40 hours at McDonald's shouldn't be able to survive. If they have kids, they should aim higher in life. Why shouldn't you be able to provide the necessities for you and your family if you work 40 fucking hours? Because people want to feel better about themselves because they got someone to look down upon. That's why. Fuck, it's disgusting. This world, you guys, the way you think is just fucked up. I want a world where that person can fucking work and have a fucking dignifying life. And if they wish for more, like vacations and shit like that and fucking extra shit, they can aspire to fucking be something more because, well, life's kind of affordable, so you can fucking make way for your dreams to fucking happen. But hey, this system you guys got going on, she's a real dream buster, you know what I mean? Pretty much by birth. If you fucking birthed into the wrong family, you're fucking never gonna have a fucking chance. You know what I mean? It's not your guys' fault. You're all fucked up, Paintsville Predator. It's just the people who programmed you, bud. See, the thing is that, well, I think a lot of Gen X was by themselves a lot and didn't have to fucking deal with anything. They didn't really feel loved. They just fucking But, you know, when they had their kids and they wanted to coddle them and make sure they felt loved and they wanted best friends and couldn't actually parent. We just made spoiled little brats, and little me thinks that I'm a cocksucker for saying bad things about my kids. There's lots of good things about my kids too, little me. But you have a problem when I say, hey, my kid's stolen everything I've ever owned. Somehow, I should be like, I should feel ashamed. I should feel ashamed for what was done to me. I shouldn't talk about it. I shouldn't say, hey, these are the kind of fucking, this is what goes on in our households because I'm not allowed to stop it. Or like, you know what I mean? They say it's a man's world, but I don't think so. But hey, it's Men's Mental Health Month, little me. Would you like to help the men across the world? Maybe this month we get to show them how you deal with people who ask for help that you deem that are mentally unwell. How do you treat those people, bud? Treat them good? How's Creek Squad treat them? How about little Wader, huh? Actually, Wade looks really stupid. I even made a video where he sounds really stupid. He actually tells people, hey, if you're having bad thoughts, you should talk to people about it. Meanwhile, I'm like, or about going to people's houses, not bad thoughts when that woman went to fucking up churches. Meanwhile, I've been trying to fucking talk to those guys forever. Hey, guys, can you just fucking help me out? Like, hey. But hey, I'm the bad guy. I'll bite. Not really. I am the bad guy now, though. Or I will be. I'm not right now. I'm still your joke. For some reason, the things I say to you don't make sense. The little easy things, the common sense things, such as, is there a bad future coming for the children? Hey, should we fucking do something? Does the world make sense right now? Hey, should that guy be the president? And Upchurch says, why are you Canadians so worried about our politics? Well, hey, fuck nuts. You guys say you're the best country in the world. You're fucking leading the world. Unfortunately, you guys do influence the world a big time. And you guys got a fucking retard in charge. And we'd like to get him removed so we can get our fucking retard removed. But unfortunately, they've banded forces together. So, well, they're politicians. So I hate to fucking break the politics to you, Upchurch. But if we don't stop them, there's a bad world coming for your fucking child. Like, I don't get it. I don't, like, fuck. Like, if one person should get it, it's Upchurch. He talks about the child trafficking all the time. It's gotta stop. Well, fuck, who do you think's doing it? Who do you think's allowing it, dipshit? The very thing you fucking failed to fucking put your eyes on. The thing you totally fucking ignore. And then you want to fucking make fun of people like us who fucking care and want to inform you and fucking. You want the world to fucking fall apart and then you want me to think you're a fucking holler boy. Holy fuck, man. And then you got a band of fucking retards who do nothing but lie out on the fucking YouTube streets. Wade won't even fucking admit that he's a liar. He's completely trapped and he just fucking nowhere to be seen. Fucking Gail looks like a complete fucking retard through this. Like, what kind of person fucking actually goes out on and makes videos about, hey, if people have mental health problems, especially men, just because somebody fucking died around her with fucking mental health problems. Meanwhile, somebody's asking her for help, and then she'll go around and fucking say they're fucking mental and won't fucking talk to them. That's a fucking retard. That woman thinks she's a good fucking woman. News for her. Piece of fucking dog shit. Fucking no better than Dagburn. Like I say about fucking Jelly Hole there in the fucking trying to desensitize men. But fuck, going after a woman and calling her fat just because it's going to make you feel good. Like fucking AD, Cashville, especially Cashville, of all fucking people. Someone who's way fucking fatter than her can come after her. I'm not saying she wasn't yippy zippy and you can fucking go after her for what she says, but you guys want to make fun of fucking. And then she owned you guys on that shit. You think this is fat? I was fucking 300 pounds. You're gonna see me even better. So I thought that was at least good, but fuck. Going after a woman for her weight. Like that's the best fucking comeback you guys got. I know, jelly hole, jelly roll. I don't. You know what? Men should be able to stand up. We should all, as humans, if someone calls you fat and you're fat, then accept it. Just fucking accept it. She accepted it. You don't have to go out of your way to fucking try and hurt people, but to say, hey, fuck, out of concern, I think you're looking a little fat. Maybe we could get healthier. Where's the problem with that? But yet a man who calls himself Jelly Roll is upset about people calling him fat. Come on, give me a break. It's demasculating men. It's what it's all about. He's part of the big production. He's on his way to he is on the top. Just gotta act a certain way, you know what I mean? I think it's the truth. Like I talk about Eminem. Did you guys think Eminem's a fucking good dude? I used to. Anybody's gonna draw a line between them and the president and then let the current president that's in there and not say a fucking word and hate the other guy. But nobody can give, what did he do wrong in his 4 terms? You think Biden and the whole country could say what he did fucking wrong. I can tell you about a whole bunch of good shit he did that they fucking undid. He was concerned about the border, wasn't he? Well, look where that's ended up. Iran was not a concern. He had them so they weren't even hardly selling oil. That changed with the new guy. They got $16 billion to play with of your tax dollars. Of your tax dollars. Like I said before, Kim Jong-un. Fucking, he became friends with them. He had a good relationship with Putin. But they all proved that, like Hillary Clinton, like you guys don't know that there's a shadow government and fucking Hillary Clinton's part of it. These are just my opinions, but I mean, a lot of people think they go missing to hang out with the Clintons. You know what I mean? And well, how come that guy who said that he blew Obama and smoked crack with him never got sued? That was on Tucker Carlson. The whole world's seen it, and no one gives a fuck. George Bush gets cheers at baseball games. This is the thing that fucking pisses me off about Triple T is he's a fucking chicken shit motherfucker. He says he's a big, tough fucking soldier boy. He was fucking mind fucked and he's still mind fucked because he won't admit that he did the wrong thing. How fucking stupid could you be? He can't face me and say he did the right fucking thing. He's gonna tell everybody how fucking tough he is now. He's gonna beat them up. Fuck, come beat me up, Triple T. I'll let you fucking beat me up. Fuck, you need to see what a fucking twisted fuck you are. Fuck. Like, I don't get it. Like, Cashville says, I don't want to be any part of the drama, but fuck. I hardly watch anything, and everything I turn on, there's fucking Cashville. I'm like fucking asking for it. He says Martin's fucking, like, this is, like, listen to this. This is fucking Marty. He's such a dumb twat. Like,
I think Tova would be fine with me saying this, because she's not a coward. She's pretty straightforward, and that's why I like the girl. So, last night, Tova was a bit in her feelings last night because she was tired of people doing fucked up shit. She's tired of weirdos already. She was tired of being called fat by AD. That's all he did was call a woman fat.
Oh yeah, well, it's easy. Just fucking get away from them. Just go away. Like, if you can't handle it, just fucking leave. If they're too much fucking dipshits.
Time. So she was a bit upset last night. And she was drinking a little bit, so she was ready to go. She probably could have fought a fucking 200,000 pound bear last night. Whooped that bear's ass.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying anything against it. What's up? What's up, Tiger? But you guys in my comments that keep crying that I wouldn't let her talk. The only time I cut Tova off last night was when she would start to go on little rants and she didn't really like.
Now, I don't even have to watch this. I probably should before I speak, but here's the deal. If I go back and watch it, I'm quite sure that Marty is such a glory whore that he needs to make sure that he's center stage. He can't be having someone take center stage. Marty's got to take center stage.
Doing it.
Because he's a narcissist.
Into it. I wasn't being a dick to her, not being a dick.
Listen, narcissist.
I was being a friend.
What an actress.
Because she doesn't understand that Triple T and Wade and all these guys are going to take clips of her freaking out. They're going to use it against her.
Well, yeah, they are. They are going to do that. And he is right there, but he didn't cut her off for that. He cut her off because he is a fucking glory whore. He wants all the attention on Marty.
That happened to her. I mean, we just watched videos of Johnny
Like, look at the actress.
Okay, so we know what's going to happen to her. So if you guys think I was cutting her off last night, then you're a fucking dirt guy, and you don't realize I was looking out for her. That's why I try to tell her you don't understand. They're not going to do what you think they're going to do. Even she could have proof of. She could literally have proof of anything that's crazy. Think of something that would be absolutely hard to prove. If she had physical proof of that, it still wouldn't be enough.
Well, it would be enough.
You know what I mean?
Because if you have the truth, you really don't care what anybody says. You're just like, this is the truth. You can act and spaz out the way you want, but hey, if you're confused, then hey, sometimes you keep around for the fight trying to convince somebody that you know you can't convince because you already have the truth, so why keep bothering?
And then I do want to address this, and as a friend, I want to put this out there. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything to Dagburn, but Dagburn, we ran up church off. You came up on the panel.
See that narcissism again? Did you hear that, Vintage? You got to hear that again. Listen to this.
And then I do want to address this, and as a friend, I want to put this out there. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything to Dagburn, but Dagburn, we ran up church off. You came up on the panel. He was already here for about half an hour.
Glory
so,
whore.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Glory whore.
I don't know why you do that. You're like, yeah, I ran him off. You didn't run him off. You might have been part of it, but we were on his neck for about a half hour.
you need my glory, Dagburn.
Don't do that. They let people have credit for where they're allowed to have credit. You know? Don't do that. Just because you're Dagburn. You know, I love you, bro, but you gotta see where I'm coming from.
If you know the truth, you don't.
You just took all the steam that me and her would have had and try to put it on yourself. It's just not cool. I don't like that. So that's me being a friend, bro. That's it. I'm not being a dick. I'm being rational. Thank you, Bridget.
That's Marty's way of saying, fuck off, Dagburn. Don't take my fucking up church away from me. I want the glory. You can't have it, Dagburn. They'll be fighting. They'll be fighting by the end of the week, probably. They won't be friends again for the 15th chameleonth time. And can you imagine? Do you think these two little twatwads actually ran Upchurch off? For real? Does anybody in their right mind? Look, Upchurch probably just fucking goes back to his phone every once in a while and sprinkles in a comment and doesn't even watch them, and they're just going off, and they're just fucking Upchurch's little puppets and they don't even know it. They're a bunch of fucking morons running around telling people they're gonna sue Upchurch. For what? Their hurt feelings in a fight that they started? Like, fuck, it's all recorded, you bunch of fucking retards.
Trying to. I was just looking out for her last night. That's it. I was just trying to look out for her. You know what I mean? I didn't want her to say anything that I knew that they would use against her. She's not bad. You know what I mean? She's not into these things. You know what I mean? Like, it's not nice. I wouldn't. I'm not okay with them talking about my girlfriend that way. I'm not going to be okay with them talking about anyone that way. Even though I'm the bad guy. Remember that. By the way, I forgot to
Marty, you are a bad guy. You're the fucking lion sensation over at Truth Nation. You're an oxymoron over there, bud.
Stupid intro. Like perfect timing though, isn't it?
Right.
Last time shit went down, I swore it was the last time. Please don't push me, I don't wanna be a bad guy.
Is anybody in the world afraid of Marty Speaks? He is probably the biggest coward in the world. I bet you he'd run for Morocco. Like, he talks his talk, but I bet you he's just a coward.
That's all, guys. I just wanted to,
He's a barker.
No other reason to play that, to be honest. Already made a video on Toga from Treat Tease last
Until he
night.
finds
Of
out.
course he did. That's what I was trying to tell her. Yeah, he did look pretty toasted last night too. I think he realized it, and that's why he dropped off the stream. He was like, "Bro, I look a little bit more high than I need to be right now." Then he got down. I don't blame him. I mean, fuck, I've been there. He was clearly just stoned on weed though. It was not like he was high on anything else. People in the comments were saying he was nodding out. He wasn't nodding out. He was just stoned.
This guy's such a dog.
I get like that all the time. Especially when I'm playing a game. I feel like that. Last night I was tired as fuck and stoned when I went to bed. Because that shit. It was a great live though.
I was thinking about having a chicken sandwich.
Of course, Cashville already made a video about her because he would be the first person to go after women since he looks like a fucking potato.
I'm gonna have a chicken sandwich. I think.
Cashville's the one in the middle. He's the one on the left, and Kurt.
Like, hey, really? Look, dude, really, he does have kind of a point here. Look at the fucking Dorkshire Creek squad. Wade, who wouldn't say the truth to fucking save his life. Like, he is super dumb. Like, he's all caught in his lie. And he like, Vintage, he tried to apologize to me because he got some bad information. No, he still tried to cover up a lie, saying he got some bad information so he could get out of not admitting to his lie. That's how fucking stubborn humans are. He couldn't just say, hey, I made some shit up in my head and I said it, and I'm sorry. I got caught up in the moment. Can't do that. And then look at how he's got Cashville. Like, Cashville is like, I hate talking shit about Cashville because I do like him. But I mean, he is everybody's bitch out there. They just keep pushing him from team to team to team to team to team. And they decide when they want to be his, like, you only fucked me over once as a friend. I'm sorry. That's like it. You know what I mean? You got one shot. Other than that, hey, I wish you the best. But you're not going to get to fuck me again. And then you got Glitter's Kurt. Well, seems like Kurt lives in Florida and we can smell his pussy all the way over in Canada. Like, I don't. Vintage, let me know if I'm wrong here. Um, if you were Ryan Upchurch and your friend was hanging over with AD, who was talking mad shit about him all the time, saying what a fucking drug addict he is, and there's one of his internet besties just slob gobbling all over fucking AD. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, bud. If I was up church and I seen someone talking as much shit about me as AD, and there's fucking Kurt hanging out with them, I'd be like, hey, Kurt, you know that shit ain't true, right? Why would you fucking hang out with a dude like that that's talking a whole bunch of shit about me? But no, he's Captain Creek Squad. Him or Uncle Will. Like, and Uncle Will is such, oh my goodness. There's something wrong with his head. Like, he might be as mentally ill as Dagburn is. He's got some real screws loose. But hey, to each their own. I mean, I don't know why he wants to see me in women's underwear. I don't know why he wants to see me in underwear at all. But hey, for some reason, that's the way Uncle Will wants things. But when he thinks about birthday presents, he thinks about fingers in his butt. But then again, it's a real weird world. I never got into this whole ass eating thing, you know what I mean? And then you got Dagburn out there going, hey, if you're gonna come bring me your butthole, make sure it's clean because I've had my fair share of not clean buttholes. Like, what kind of person puts that kind of shit out for the world to see? And then you want me to think that that person, like, if you want to do that kind of stuff, like, wouldn't you just want to keep it to yourself? But hey, I live in a world where, well, it's Pride Month. And well, hey, it's okay. They're going to be able to hand out dildos to young children in parades. Oh, where was that place? Where was that place? Oh my goodness. I think I put it to my, like, I thought shit was getting fucking really bad here in Canada with these fucking, like, men that are now women, but they make no attempt to be women or look like women, but they play their sports. And we're allowing it, and we're allowing 50-year-old men into 13-year-old or into young girls, like, shower rooms, change rooms. But this one took the cake. Is it Oklahoma, or I don't want to say where it is for sure. I put the video to my ex, so it's real. So if the video's fake or whatever, but there's a police officer in it, and it looks like it's really going down. So this guy, he's has his child out playing, I guess, or something, and some dude comes over to his property to talk to his child who is naked. And while being, a father and not wanting this to go on, he kind of stopped it and called 911. Well, apparently it's not a crime to be naked anymore, or wherever this was. Because he's like, he was exposing himself to my child. Are you going to arrest him? He's like, no, that's not really a crime. And the guy was like, what? He can come here buck naked. Yep. Like, did I enter the Twilight Zone? like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I don't know. Is this the fucking world that we're supposed to live in? What has happened? I don't get it. I don't. Like, is harp taking over everybody's brain? Is that what's going on? Is it a harp thing? Like, are they fucking with your vibes somewhere? Like, let's get some more Marty. He's wondrous.
Perfect Dark is on the one number. Anyways, point is that I just wanted to let you guys know. So for all you guys crying in my comments about that shit, fuck over it. Yeah, I think she'd be fine with that. And I also did have to end the stream. I had a really bad headache last night. I still have it. It's in my pupils and like it hurt my neck. I don't have my glasses, so like,
look at my glasses. I got them crazy glued and shit. But hey, I went and got myself a brand new pair today. Hey Marty, you big success story, you. Why haven't you got glasses? Cause you're the fucking man that people should follow. Aspire to be like. Be like Marty, a fucking YouTube sensation. He can't figure his life out right, but fuck, you should follow him on YouTube. He's an aspiring, he's something to aspire to be like. Even though his Bible tells him to aspire to be like Jesus, he thinks that's tomfoolery. He thinks I'm stupid for wanting to do that. Can you imagine such a buffoon as him?
I was starting to get one last night for the last about half hour. You could tell because I was I was irritated. And then on top of it, last night
I used to get headaches when I was young. That's how I knew I needed glasses. Can't you do something, Marty? Can't you tape them to your head some way? Can't you just hold them like this or something? Or can't you concoct something? Hey, bud, there's super glue. It's amazing.
talk about the way Triple T treated a woman. This is exactly what I mean about Triple T being a fucking fake. Okay? I know that Meezus is friends with them. I know that Afro Tyler's friends with them, all that stuff. But if I was those guys, I'd get the fuck away from Triple T. He's dragging your brand down. He might have promoted you.
Yeah, Meezus, if you're a man of Christ, really, I wouldn't I'd let them show your music, but I wouldn't go hanging about with these fellas. You know what I mean? Not unless they said, hey, Meezus, please show me how to be like Jesus. You know what I mean? Like, they gotta want the help. But who knows? Is Meezus really like Jesus? I don't know. I just got to go by what people say to me. You know what I mean?
I've gotten you views and stuff, dude, but I mean, you just seen the way he acted last night. Triple T sat here about, I'm a soldier boy. I'm a man. I'm a man's man. I was in combat, durka, 100 times over. But then tried to use the whole Black Lives Matter argument against me and Tom last night. You guys see it with your own eyes.
I don't know what the Black Lives Matter thing is, but hey, here's the deal. Like, why is everybody hating on Tom McDonald? Like, I get it. His music is political, and it's the same shit over and over again. It's kind of like me talking, you know what I mean? But here's the thing I don't understand with Tom McDonald. He's not about what he sings about, you know what I mean? He's not really not. Because he's like, when he goes on the internet, he isn't trying to rally the troops to figure out ways to fucking change things. He's promoting his songs, right? Maybe it's just what sells. He's not really into it. He's just into what sells. I don't know. But as for, I didn't understand Triple T's stupid thing, vintage, where he went off about. NAD did the same thing where Tom shouldn't be doing that for the veterans and this and that, blah, 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 promoting your shit. Well, he doesn't have to respect your veterans. Most people don't. But instead, he's promoting himself to make more money for the veterans. How in the fuck can that be a bad thing for the veterans? Like, is it that bad of a thing that Tom's trying to better himself while fucking bettering the veterans? Getting his shit out there? Like, I don't. Like, I could see if he's using the veterans' name and not giving them anything. That's not the case. I don't know. Haters just gonna hate, you know what I mean? But Triple T can't even fucking admit to himself that he's a fucking moron. I'd like to see if Triple T could scrap. I really, really would. See if his fucking just got a motor mouth or he's really fucking willing to back it up. Because most people who talk like him don't really have a chin. You know what I mean? They get hit once and they fucking back away and run forever. Just like he backs away from the fucking truth of how his government fucking used him. Didn't give a flying fuck about him. But when somebody like me cares about him and tries to say, hey, Triple T, here's your chance to help your fellow men. Why don't you tell them how you got mine? Fuck, to go over there and risk your fucking life for a bunch of fucking douchebag motherfuckers who never cared about you. But he can't. Because he'd rather live in his fantasy world where he's the fucking hero. You're not a hero. You're not a fucking hero. Because you know you're a fucking zero. But you could be a hero. You could be a fucking hero to so many men, but you want to fucking live in the past and think it was a good thing when you know it was a fucking fantasy. But you could take charge now and be the man that you fucking say that you are, but you won't. You'll live in your past glory that's made up in your fucking head, Triple T.
He literally sat here and tried to use the Black Lives Matter argument against Tom. Okay, now let's explain this, because the reason I was trying to overtalk to both of them, I was trying to explain that. Guy here. I said.
You notice Marty's always center stage, no matter what fucking panel he's on.
He was clearly making fun of Joe Biden when he said, "If you're not black, you'll get it." How did he even say it? I don't remember. Let me tell you this: you're not black unless you vote for Joe Biden, right? Is that how he said it? That's what he was saying. That's what he was making fun of. He even had the same color tie on that Biden did. But hey, it's messed up. It is what it is. But that's what Joe T did last night. He tried to use that argument as one of his reasons he didn't like Tom. And then he tried, at first it went, he was making fun of soldiers trying to dress up as one, and that got disproven. And then it turned into all of his music are behind paywalls, and that got disproven. And then, you know what I mean? Like, dude.
Like, what's the big thing? I don't get it. Like, okay, I get the whole thing. Ryan's got fucking black gold and platinum and all this shit, and Tom's got none. How does Tom have none? When Tom is just as popular as fucking Upchurch is he not? Because I think if I went around Canada here, a lot more people are going to know about Tom McDonald than Upchurch. If I'm just being honest. I don't get it. Like, maybe I should take a look if their views are comparable. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't listen to Tom. Like, I do listen to Tom's music, but But it's not this. I listen to Soldier with him and Adam Calhoun a bit. But the songs are pretty much all the same shit, you know what I mean? Not that they're bad or anything, but it's all repeating itself. So if I hear something different, I'll listen to it. But, anyways, I don't know.
The worst part was when I went, Triple G, this is America. Why can't people put shit behind? I could sell you a jar of air that I said I got from Bigfoot's fucking butthole, and this is America. I can do that. I could. Like we have.
He would.
commerce.
He would. That's the thing. He would. If he could do that to a fellow man and fuck them over and sell them nothing for something, he would, just to get something over on somebody. That's who Martin is.
Or Mr. Soldier Boy doesn't know the laws, of course. So if Dagmar looked close, he did. He definitely did. Well, see, that's why.
This woman on here says, Deb Morris, the only problem I had about last night was that you and Triple T wouldn't stop going at each other and wouldn't let Tova speak. I was frustrated for her and I finally left. See, she's saying the exact same thing. I am a master, bud. I am a master. I'm an ascended master. Come to help you, but you just don't know it yet. I've been warning you. Do you know the Hopi prophecy? Do you know what it is? Hey, Paintsville. Paintsville. Huh? And to you? Do you know what the Hopi prophecy is? Do you believe in the native culture? Because I do. I think they had it right. I think they were worshiping God the way you're supposed to. Not on your fucking knees. Celebrating Him. You know what I mean? Like, I think you guys have been hornswoggled. The Christian folk. Even though the Bible tells you, be like Jesus, be like Jesus. This is who Jesus was. Believe in Him, and He will live in you. And between the two of you, you'll do miracles. And that's what I'm doing, Paintsville. I'm trying to fucking make miracles happen. I'm trying to take an average person with no fucking education and doing it with no money and fuck the world right in the ass. So it has no choice rather than to look at itself. It's gonna have to face the truth of itself. So if it's a douchebag, it has to admit that it's a douchebag, or it gets douchebag rewards. You know what I mean? You can either be in the truth or outside of the truth. Which path would you take? It's all fun and games till my fucking delusions become your fucking reality. But then again, where's the harm if I'm really crazy? I can come to the terms with that, with evidence. You know what I mean? But the fact is that you guys can't prove to me where the fucking children's future doesn't look like dog shit. So there doesn't seem to be a reason for me to stop, is there? Other than the fact that everybody wants me to stop. Should probably be telling me I'm on the right track. I don't know why change scares you people so much. How hard would it be to fucking gather up and ask everybody to tweet Dick Durbin? Where's the list? Make him the most tweeted man in the world. Where's the list? And then the list gets presented to you. And guess what? Maybe Bill Gates' name on it. And then maybe we can get something dealt with. And maybe if they don't move fast enough, we'll start fucking tweeting the FBI. Or we'll go to the headquarters with coffee and donuts, like I said, and find out who the fucking good ones are. And remove the bad ones. We, the people, have control. Listen, if the government runs everything, who protects the people? Because our governments are not for the people. If you can't take a look around and see that this fucking system is made so that a man wants to kill himself every fucking minute, you're insane not to see it. You're mind controlled, mind comped to not want to change it. And I'm trying to show you guys. Take a look at information. Don't believe what I say. But fuck, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, hey, to make you guys feel good, I'm not a prophet. Well, I am a prophet and I have a message. And if you guys don't want to fucking hear it, then that's your problem. I've offered to go on everybody's show. I've offered to debate whoever, whenever. But nobody wants to do it. I can't even have a civil. I go on fucking with Dana and Square. And you try and show Dana, hey, Dana, this is why I know who you are. She won't let me finish. And she won't answer the questions. Because she's scared to face herself. It's just like everybody. Like, holy fuck, I don't know. Like, here's the deal, Vintage. God will put you through trials and tests like no other. Hey, Hopscotch. I think the Ryan Upchurch thing was like my last test. I had to give up on thinking there was anybody else that was like me. Like, you get why I thought he was chosen, right? Like, if you go through his music, like you say you're chosen, he went through a whole bunch of shit, because that's what you do. You go through a whole bunch of shit. You go manic. Because you got no one to fucking talk to about what's going on. And it drives you fucking insane. And your head breaks. Like, you have to think like a child to be with God. Your head's breaking over. Your imagination's going fucking absolutely crazy on one side of your brain. And then the other side of your brain is saying, well, fuck, this is reality. So, hey, maybe if we talk to somebody, maybe we can balance it out. But when there's no one to talk to and all you got is your imagination, and well, I learned like everything I thought I've learned from. Like, you should see it, Vintage. I got it all recorded. It's I told people I was making a movie. I'm making a movie. How do you feel about that, Vintage? You're gonna be a movie star. We're gonna take over Hollywood. See, that's the thing too. Like, Little Me says, oh, wait. Like, we could all fucking try and get a hold of like some influencer who could send the message to Justin Bieber, you know what I mean? And say, hey, Justin Bieber, you could change the world. Diddy's walking around as a free man. You could be the change that fucking stopped all these fucking children that enter Hollywood and enter music. Like, is it true? Like, are the Diddy rumors true? Can we finally get Diddy locked up? Like, why is he still walking around with like complete evidence of him beating a woman who fucking laid a lawsuit on? But like, holy fuck, man. When are we gonna clue in? But then again, hey, the Epstein list. I've been talking a lot about Eminem. Did you know there is a rumored list, right? And when I heard it, I was mad because they had Eminem on it. And I thought maybe it was a made up. What if he is actually on the list? And then with him being an unholy hybrid, I believe he calls himself in his new video, some interesting wording in there. If you listen to Kings Never Die, there's some interesting wording in there too. And well, knowing that DJ Khaled is not with the God that I'm with, God did with like all these artists. I would question every artist on God did. You know what I mean? Because well, not only is there an interview saying that DJ Khaled might be a Hamas supporter, he does bad things to children. Plus, there's the video of that black group, like I've said before, Jamaican or something. I think, I don't, they're smashing records they got with DJ Khaled claiming that he doesn't like children. Or doesn't treat them good, I should say. Weird stuff like that, you know what I mean? How would we feel if our favorite idols were actually fucking complete human pieces of shit who actually fucking hate your guts? Like, I can imagine, like, if this is the Great Awakening and it happens, and Taylor Swift's on the bad side of things, it's gonna break my wife's heart. Wow. If it's the Great Awakening, unfortunately, her heart is going to break on her own. She won't need any help from Taylor, but maybe she'll understand that maybe Taylor mind fucked her into being stupid. But who knows? Maybe Taylor's on the right side of things. You know what I mean? Maybe her boyfriend Travis Kelce isn't a fucking plant. Yeah, I'm supposed to think that fucking you you get a $20 million sponsorship when you have all these great big sponsorships and they only add up to 10 million, but some fucking brainwave is gonna give you 20 for one product. Get the fuck out of here. Then he goes and dates right afterwards Taylor Swift. Woo-hoo. Gotta make sure we get our Pfizer. Look at what we do if we take the Pfizer. We get a girl like Taylor. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean? But then again, you never know. You never know. Like, that's why I don't I don't trust men. You never know. Like, hey, vintage. You've heard about my whole Trump thing. You've been around for a bit. Do you remember when I was trying to get a hold of Trump? What I was trying to say to him? All based on logic. It sounded stupid, but it was all based in logic. I think the universe tells me things, but then again, the universe was telling me that, well, that was my mistake. Maybe he still is. There's still a chance that, well, who knows? Who knows? Only chosen people know if they're chosen or not. I can't tell them if they are or not. Maybe our interpretations of chosen are completely different. Me and Orion's, his interpretation of chosen is to own the independent music industry, and well, mine is to change the world. So well, maybe there is no fucking buddy making people suck dicks to make their dreams come true, or having to take it up the ass to make their dream come true, or some girl has to have a fucking train run on her to fucking make her dreams come true. You know what I mean? Maybe we can all start doing things on our own merit. You know what I mean? Maybe we could live in a fucking world where we had pride in ourselves as humans, and if somebody tried to fucking, I don't know. I just have to live in this twisted fucking world that I'm living in. And I'm the only one that can change it. So if I don't do something soon, I'm afraid I'm going to have to do something soon. Vintage, do you know what it's like to think that you're going to have to be really popular to make something happen? And you don't want to fucking be popular? You just wanted to be left alone? That was my dream, just to fucking have a family that I loved and they loved me back and fucking. Wow. Well, we're gonna get some cash, Vintage. I told you I'm a prophet, and I'm gonna prove it. And I don't know if you remember this or not, but I'm gonna give Kenneth Copeland. What's that, Vintage? I was gonna give Kenneth Copeland a one-time offer. We're gonna have all Kenneth's money, his planes, everything. He's gonna offer them to us for a book. No, it's not cold here. I'm sweating with my sweater on. It's because my house is super cold. And then when I come outside, I'm sweating my balls off. I shouldn't have a sweater on right now. I should have a t-shirt on. He's gonna give us all his money. He's gonna walk away in his underwear. Because he's been bad. He's been bad to my father. He's done some bad things, I think. Manipulated a few people there too, or a few millions from people. Yeah, I think so. But anyways, I gotta go. I barely can keep my eyes open. I'm ready for bed. Hope everybody has a good night. Love you too, Vintage. Stardust. I was built for this. My mind goes 24 hours a day. I don't sleep. I don't nothing. This is my mission, and I'm here to complete it.